handles are amazing, aren't they? I think there's another crypt below. You know, as you go through these doors in the ground, I thought they were just all above ground, but I guess there's more people in these than we first thought. Can't actually see much, I'm being blinded by the sun. Let's look on this side, shall we? Oh, look at this. It's collapsed, and doesn't the cherub look quite pleased he survived? I do love finding a skull and crossbones. And another one here, look. Can't quite make out the name on it. There's loads of these skull and crossbones here, but they do have slight variations, don't they? Oh, God. My foot just went into that. Would have been good. De Oliveira Basta. This is crazy, isn't it? Look at all the different elements. Quite a contrast, isn't it, with the modern buildings in the background. I can't make out any names because I think it's in Latin. Looks like some sort of military monument, but it's really weird to be stuck at the corner of the cemetery. I really want to peek in here, but there's a cemetery dude over there. You can just see the coffins. There's a temporary door on it for some reason. So far, all the cemetery workers have been okay. You get some that ask you what you're doing, but they've left me alone so far. I guess you do get tourists here anyway, don't you? It is one of the most impressive cemeteries in the world. I think this must be Cypress Avenue. I'm not sure why it's called Cypress Avenue. Maybe they're cypress trees, I've got no idea, but they look like fir trees to me. But there's not too much on old Cypress Avenue there. Oh, I love the stone with the grey door. Still quite anxious about these net curtain windows. There's another one that looks like a house. Some coffins in here, look. Let's have a peek inside. There's not much going on. Imagine if it was like a little house and everyone's sat round the dining table. See if I can look in here without chopping my head off. Or my hand. These are fancy, aren't they? I don't think there's too much up there. We'll leave that bit for later if I've got time. So we're still near that biggest mausoleum in Europe that we just looked at. I want to cover all this area, then we'll head to a newer section. I think we've been down here, haven't we? Oh yeah, it's the door with the cat flap in it, but we didn't look inside, did we? So let's have a poke in and see if we get attacked by a cat, which would be great content. Oh god, what a mess. I think the cats have been in here, haven't they? Trash the place. Right, so I just cut it then because I'd already been down that bit. But this is one of the more impressive mausoleums that look like a house. See, it's got a little porch and everything. I think it's the most tiled one I've seen as well, with these classic Portuguese blue and white tiles. Angel scene, and then it's all the way around the sides. There's a kind of border. You can see you've got all the tiles and the porch roof, the house door, nice tiled porch floor. It's even got a dead plant in the dead garden, which is appropriate. It's really nice, isn't it? I could actually live in this now. There you go, a classic Portuguese house as a mausoleum. Francisco dos Santos has got a fancy mausoleum. Very smart. Look at this lazy cat sunning itself on the bench. Hello. Oh. Wants to be left alone. Well, there's not many glass doors down here, is there? After I told you all it was a cemetery full of glass door mausoleums, but there is a lot more. Don't worry. And check this out, you can just see the coffins there through the back window of the mausoleum. Mausoleum 5096. So if we can't look in the front, through the front of them, we can always look through the back windows if there's one available. Looks like it's a funeral going on there or something, people visiting. So we'll go down here. Oh. Just nearly missed this huge one on the corner. With a really looking, stressed out looking owl. That was me before I got my flight. Because I'm full of flu, wondering how I'm going to make these videos. Oh, who's that? Antonio Moreira Peto. He has got a whole quarter of a castle, a corner of a castle to himself. Never seen anything like that before. Looking for some we can actually see into without a massive reflection. There's not many down here, which is annoying, but like I said, if oh. Wow, look at the lights in here. Like pink and blue. Oh, and a photo. Oh, maybe that's his father. Yeah, as I was saying, don't get too stressed if I miss things. I will come back to places. Ooh. Did that cat just come out of here? I can't believe that's wide open. There's a really small coffin in the corner as well. Just let me make sure nobody's coming before I start coming too close to it. Right, let's go and have a look. This is crazy. It looks like wow, you could easily open those coffins, couldn't you, and take whatever's inside. And that small one, I could probably chuck that in my bag and nobody would notice. That is crazy. I wonder if they're buried with any treasures or heirlooms or anything like that. How can you leave that open? Maybe they've done it for the cats, I don't know, but there's no cat bedding in it or food like the last one. Wow. That is insane. Nearly went in, but I mean, Not going to see anything, are you? I'd be too close with the camera. These two are similar, aren't they? Different family names though. It's like Cardozo on that one and Neto on this one. They both definitely shopped in the same catalogue, didn't they? There are slight differences with the doors and windows. Look at that view through the window. Another one on this side. That is quite some view. That's crazy. Oh, and this one, look. It's a blue coffin. Completely intact. The other ones were a bit decaying, weren't they, on the fabric. It must be a Portuguese thing to have blue coffins, I guess. Or maybe that's all the fabric they had at the time. Oh, there's a huge coffin in here. Butaro. That's massive. Long as well, long and wide. What a mess. Maybe the cats have been in there as well. Imagine this place at night. It closes at 5, so no chance of that, but I would love to do a night tour here. Probably ask on the way out if they do night tours. I know they do normal tours, but they probably don't do night tours, do they? There's another blue coffin you can just see in here with a gold trim around it. They're incredible, aren't they?